1. How's everyone doing? We let me see here. We got Nexus here tuning in. Kind of explain our breakdown. This is what my weekly breakdown is when we're explaining what's going on and kind of like get an idea of what we plan on trying to accomplish during the week. So we usually do this on Sundays. I'm recording right now, and we're going to post this. So as we continue building this channel, we're going to try to make sure that we post this video weekly, roughly around 7 p.m. We're going to allow the market to open up, create a range, and then we're going to post probably maybe at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And that way you guys can get an idea as the market's been open for like 2 hours, and we're going to give you our biases and what we think and what we're going to do, whether the market goes, it sells off or it starts to accumulate going up north or going up long. So this is what I usually do. During the week, what I usually do on Sundays is I log on to investing.com. This is the third-party company that the NASDAQ uses. That's what we trade, the NQ. So I log on to investing.com. Create yourself your own user, account. This is what we really use, and this is a part of the free version. What we do here is you can trade your current time to the LA area. So it kind of focuses on the Pacific Standard Time. Display time, I put remaining when this market it tells you the countdown when the meeting is about to start. And then I usually check like the week. I want to focus on the week. And then I'll go to here to where it says show filters. I will click on this, and usually if you're logging on for the first time, all these countries right here will be all checked. Select and clear all. Select only the United States, and then close this tab here. Then you go to all the categories, and I usually just select all the categories, all of it, to allow us to get some more data out of it. And then up to you. Like for us as scalpers, we want the most excuse me, sorry. So we usually click on this and we check on the 3 stars at the high volume or things that really can move the market, right? So that we'll click these 2. You can also add this if you want more details. But for me, the way we trade, the way we see the market, we usually just check this box with the 3 stars and gives us the most important information of the week. Okay, of the week. All right. So then once you do that, you got that. Make sure you update so you have all this. This is what I do. You figure you log in, you create your own account, log in, and you do as you please and do your own research so you can get an understanding how the markets work. Now, as you can see, once we update it, the data here shows that the most important news is going to come out Wednesday. And it says here, 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, 7:30, 11 a.m. All right. And so these here, I'm not going to explain all. I know what these are. You should go on there and just click on it. And so, for example, you go here and you click on retail sales. It's going to open up another tab. It's going to break it down to you. And it's really good to inform yourself and understand what these markets are, what each thing does, why it's important, how it affects you. For example, all right, if you trade CL, which is crude oil, like this would be an important event for you, crude oil inventories, right? And you would click on it and see what the projection or what the actual is and what it's going to start. For example, here, we'll click on this. So look, for last week's, the actual was negative, the forecast here, the previous. And then you start studying these things, right? You got to do your own homework, though. You go and study. This is how you grow and learn. What I've noticed in trading is that it's good to have someone that you can work with, but when you do your own research, your personality has to do a lot how you trade. I've learned more about myself trading than anything else I've done in my life, because in trading, when you lose, there's a cost, right? And it gets emotional, and you start to realize like who you really are. Now that's just my story. Like y'all do your own thing, all right? I'm in, how long? I've been in on 4 minutes. I got 3 more minutes, so I got to run through this real quick. All right, so I'm going to close this. I'm going to go back to the economic calendar. I got to rush through this and get into my inventory and get into my trades. All right, so back to this, the economic calendar. We have Wednesday here, Thursday. An event like this, a lot of times I'm going to allow the market to make its moves. So I may or may not take a trade in here. And then Thursday, you have this. And then Friday, you have Juneteenth. Go on and log on, create an account. And I'm going over to the market now, okay? So what I usually do to start off, I'm going to go here, and this little tab here says 5M. That's 5 minutes. I'll change this to the daily. Some guys use weekly and monthly. I usually just work on this. And then what I do is I open this up, and then I'm going to kind of scroll and kind of make it a little small. And what I'm looking for is what I call areas of interest, right? So to me, the bottom of the mark on this is back in, was that March 31st, all right? I can draw it. I'll just draw it for training purposes, right? So I'm going to go here, shapes, and I'm going to create an area of interest that it might go to, right? Draw it all here. The areas of interest of these levels is going to be, real quick, all right? Just bear with me. It's going to be, areas of interest is going to be 23,967 and 23,298. All right. Now that is on the daily candle. Okay. I'm also going to look and see that there might be an area here, right? You see the candles go down, tap it, and go back up. So for training purposes, just draw. All right. And I usually get into a lot more detail on this. I'm just giving you guys an example. So I'm just going to go here. Another area of interest. Levels is 28,518 and 28,767. Another area of interest. Highs of the day was obviously going to be here. This is the highest point in the candle. So we can draw another candle, another box there. These are areas of interest, right? If they go there, you have an idea that there's a reason why there's a box there. So for training purposes, we're going to do this. Draw a little box here. These areas of interest are going to be 31,059 and 30, excuse me. Man, I'm trying to rush this because I have a time limit of 7 minutes. I'm already at 6 minutes, 45 seconds. Not good. So we'll get better. I want to do 7-minute videos. This is going to be more like a 10 minutes. So I need to hurry up. 31,114 is an area of interest on low. The top of the box is going to be 31,363. And that's the daily. Now we're going to scroll down, go back to this box here. We're going to go from the daily. And this is what I do every Sunday, okay? Then I go to the 1 hour. And so the 1 hour, this gives you more details. You see how our boxes are down here? And I'm going to look here and say, okay, well, there's another area of interest here for me. And these areas of interest that if they go down to these areas, I'm going to look to see what type of reaction they have, and then either take a short position or a long position. Short meaning the market's going to go down, long the market's going to go up. And sorry for those of you guys that are melancholy personality, I'm a very fast talker. My mouth moves faster than my brain, so you got to deal with me. I'm a go-getter. This is what go-getters do. All right, so there's another area of interest of the hourly candle, hourly candle. I'm going to just move on for just kind of move on along. So now I'm going to go to the 30-minute candle. As you see, the 30-minute candle is going to give you a little bit more information, right? So this tells me right here, okay, well, on the 30-minute candle, we have an area of interest for me here. But this is the opening, so I might or may not do that. I'm going to point to the 30-minute. I'm going to look at this area here, all right? Draw another box here. And when you're drawing these boxes, you want to get in the habit of looking for, when you draw these boxes and each time frame, you want to look for like a bottom box and then a top box in a sense, right? And you adjust as you grow as a trader, right? I use like kind of the white and like a solid thicker line because to me, this is the top of the box, is the bottom of the box. If it hits the top of this box, it goes up, retest it, I'm looking for, maybe might look for a long opportunity. It's giving you some data points to make a wise decision, right? You see the market going up, I might see the market going down. We're both right until one of us is wrong. All right. Now, breaking down to the 15-minute candles and give us more data. Well, 15-minute candle here. 15-minute candle. Here, now, each candle here is 15 minutes. Now, it's giving some little bit more information. All right. I'm going to do the same thing. Now, I'm going to look at, maybe I'm going to say this is an area of interest for myself. All right. So, I'm going to draw another box here. All right. And as you keep going down on the time frame, it's going to get to a point where you're going to get to a time frame where you actually make and execute your trade. For me, it's the 5-minute. My son Jonah, it's the 5-minute. Or excuse me, my son Slip is the 5-minute. Okay, my son Tempo is the 1-minute. He actually trades off the 1-minute. And this is what I'm training the boys, right? We see the market, we have a different idea, and you got to learn what type of trader you are. Okay, 5-minute chart. Okay, this is where I'll execute my trade. You see, I gives you more data. Boom, I'm going to draw another box here. All right, bam. This doesn't mean on the 5-minute doesn't mean it's going to go. This is where an area of interest where I'm going to start looking for my trades. Okay, and see and execute see. And if we took profit on it, why did we profit? If we took a loss on it, why? and then you go back and double check and you check your data and see what you did wrong. And every week you keep adjusting and get better and better and better. Obviously, it's my low box. I would also draw a box here. It would be my top box. Okay, bam. All right, guys. This is years. This is like years of training. I'm showing you guys condensed down to I'm on 10 minutes. So I'm condensing them, and you might learn something, you might not. All right, but this is years of me adjusting and doing what fits me as a trader. All right, so that's the 5-minute chart. And so for the week, you know, so and that's what I do. And from there, I'll look see it's happening right here. It's happening right now as you go. Vision, anything vision?
What's up, everybody? Hi, guys. You're wondering why I'm in PJs? It's about to be midnight, so this mama is ready for bed. Okay, but I just wanted to send some good vibes to all the traders out there, the new ones, the ones that's been doing it for a while. Sending good vibes to you guys. And don't forget, this is oh my gosh, what was I supposed to say?
Well, what was it? Like trading advice?
Yes. No.
Risk management?
No.
What is it?
Financial advice.
Trade at your own risk?
Yes, trade at your own risk.
It's not financial advice.
It's not financial advice. There you go. Do your own research. Have a great trading week. And
be green. Be profitable. Good luck, boys and girls. Check out our weekly videos. Peace out.
Sorry, I totally
say peace out, babe. I'm going to end. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.